fuck up if I.
Well, that went live. That went out live.
I'm secure in who I am.
It did actually.
Shut your mouth.
I'm secure in the man I am.
It did. We're live.
That's funny shit right there. That's funny shit.
We're echoing. Our live.
Yeah, we.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, we.
Everyone just keep talking so it gets worse and worse. Everyone just keep talking so it gets worse and worse. Everyone just keep talking so it gets worse. Everyone just keep talking so it gets worse.
Christopher.
Test.
Yeah.
Testes.
Test.
Yeah.
Testes.
Test.
Yeah.
Testes.
When it rebooted, it reset the audio. When it rebooted, it reset the. We're good now. We're good. We're good now.
Good because you're fired.
Not my fault.
We've got a new producer in the wings.
Not my fault.
We've got a new producer in the
Not
wings.
my fault. Power
Is this
went out.
really episode 20?
Not my fault.
Is this really episode 20?
Not my fault.
And then one that I recorded last week. And then one that I recorded last week. And then
well, technically 19. Oh,
Okay. No.
We'll work.
It's
I
21.
just need to remember to flip them.
Yeah, that's good. I'll flip
remember to flip them.
Yeah, that's good. Just remember, when the power gets randomized, just remember, when the power gets randomized, when the power gets randomized.
Did you just self-censor because we're live? Did you just self-censor because
What
we're live?
fucks the crap out? Who says that?
Are you wearing a Destiny hat?
Get it?
Are you
Get it?
wearing a
I
Star
did.
Wars Destiny hat?
Get it?
Are you wearing
I'm
Star Wars?
gonna roll
Black
music.
Spire?
I'm gonna roll
Oh,
music.
this fire.
I'm gonna roll
Oh,
music.
this fire. See, it
Sounds
says
sick.
Black Spire.
Sounds
Yeah,
sick.
yes, it does. Yeah, yes, it does.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
Music's gonna
I'm
start.
gonna Google it right now, and you're
Stop
gonna be
it.
proven wrong.
Stop it.
Why?
I will-
Why?
I
You
will
don't want to be
say
proven
the
wrong.
R word.
You don't want to be proven wrong.
I will say the R word. I will
On
say the
stream.
R word. I will say the R word. Ooh, I've never noticed that reverb. I've never noticed that
Yup.
reverb. That's sexy.
Yup.
That's sexy.
It's ancient Spire Outpost. Dingus. Spire Outpost. Dingus. Spire Outpost. Dingus.
This is
Saucy in
another
here.
game that I
Saucy
gave
in
you a
here.
computer that you never play on.
Can't hear you.
What are you doing?
I'm playing the drums.
No, you're not.
I'm playing the drums.
That's terrible.
What's up, everybody?
Wait, why are we what's up, everybody?
I don't know. Apparently, the YouTube link. I don't know. Apparently, it just
We're echoing.
I don't know. Apparently, it just
We're echoing. It is echoing.
on
What's
YouTube.
Echoing. It is
Just
echoing.
over and over again on
What's
YouTube.
Echoing. It is
Over
echoing.
and over
He'll
again
fix
on
it.
YouTube.
All right.
You
Well,
gotta remain silent.
Okay.
Well,
You gotta remain silent.
okay.
You gotta remain silent.
Okay.
Wait, just reset everything.
Oh, cool.
Boy, the coloring
Cool.
on that looks terrible. Coloring.
All right, listen. Don't give Chris more to worry about. Listen, don't give Chris. Well, this is just a little behind the scenes bit. You know, if you're here and you're seeing this, then you're part.
Okay.
Are we good?
Okay.
So for those
Are
of
we
us
good?
that don't know what's happening,
of us
Apple
don't
today
know
said had
what's
to
happening.
update. A lot of them said had to update.
And it broke
And
the software.
every time Apple
And it
updates,
broke
and
the
every
software.
time
Breaks
shit,
it, and it broke the software.
it breaks everything. It breaks.
It does indeed.
Needless to say, Chris needs
does
some
indeed.
gummies from Space Panda Delta. Gummies.
Nobody can hear
Space
you.
Panda Delta.
Nobody can hear
Space
you.
Panda Delta. Is mom complaining? You know what? I was thinking in the ride over here.
You know
I was
what? I was
trying to
thinking in the
decide
ride
like,
over
what
here. I was
I have
trying to
watched.
decide
What's the
I
last
have
time we
watched.
recorded?
Mm.
What's the last time we recorded? I haven't really watched. I watched the movie "Wish You Were Here,"
Okay.
directed by Julia Stiles.
Okay.
Which, by the way, terrible.
Oh, damn.
Not even really well directed, and I hate to say that because I like Julia Stiles.
Sure.
But yeah, it wasn't really well directed either. It felt very amateurish.
Oof.
Um,
That's not what you want to hear.
We're not echoing anymore. We're good.
My mom
No.
said it's getting better.
it's getting better.
All right. Well, I mean, text me once it's Good.
And I'm trying to think like what else I watched from a movie standpoint. What else was I? So I've already talked about Anora. We watched that. I watched that a while back. I watched A Real Pain. We talked about that. I think everything that I've watched has been series.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of TV lately.
I watched The Pit. If you haven't watched that, dude.
Oh, the medical one?
So it's 12 episodes.
Yeah.
And it's basically a single 12-hour day. And every episode is 1 hour of that 12-hour day.
Like 24?
Kind of, except 24 you moved around.
Oh.
This is in an ER.
Okay.
For an hour every day.
Gotcha.
Really good. Are you hearing that?
I am hearing that.
I got it.
That's gonna hurt.
Nope, not at all. Because Chris is a professional.
Normally there's a nice little pop there.
Yeah, no, I remember. Ah!
That's not me.
I'm not moving.
Yeah, none of my stuff was moving. Apple, what have you done? Well, this is a good time to let everyone know that this is our last live episode of the season.
I mean, to be real, we're only taking a couple of weeks off, but
yeah, well,
okay.
yeah.
We're good.
It is fun. We're good?
We're good.
Everything that could happen has happened. It's everything that happens when we have a power failure.
Okay. Well,
so power failure plus software update.
Well, there's been a lot of storms around here in Denton, Texas, and so
dude, everybody knows where we are.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No,
that.
I challenge anyone.
The joke is played out.
Well, part of the problem was the power didn't just go off once; it flickered like 5 times last night, and that screws with my converters, which are separate hardware devices. It throws everything out of sync.
We keep telling Chris he can't have 2 toys plugged into the same power strip at the same time.
It's not a power. So here's the fun thing. I don't know if I told you guys this earlier. Is that all happened last night, which also happened to be
the word suck and fuck.
Don't worry about it.
Last night, I actually tore everything in here apart power-wise because I installed an APS.
Yes.
So in the event of a power outage, things won't just, go crazy. And of course, overnight.
Did you install a APC?
APC.
Yes.
Sorry, APC. Look, lots going on here. Give me a break.
It's an uninterrupted power supply.
Yes. I got you.
I'm aware.
UPS?
I have to reset
Did I say APS?
all the
UPS?
time.
You said APS.
Oh God, I'm losing my mind.
You said APness, but that's
a
fine.
That's a school nearby. I'm losing it. Anywho, you know what I mean.
Oh, it is definitely a school nearby.
So here's the problem.
Okay.
I had everything plugged in and cool, but it's a brand new unit and it has to charge for like 12 hours. So it couldn't.
What?
It wouldn't work.
Suck and fuck my unit.
Well, welcome to Popcorn Tribunal, the podcast where Chris tells us all about the power grid in the city we're in.
We're good. It's just been a day.
It must be Canada fucking with it, right?
It's a day. Hey, you know what?
Actually, I am. Chris, do we have any word yet on the sick child that we're going to exploit for sympathy? Do we?
Have any word on
Marjorie
or the cancer kid that we're going to name to Secret Service?
I know we cut his funding for his treatment, but do we have him? Is he on the way? Are we?
I don't know.
I'm hearing that we're not. I'm hearing
so
that
busy watching the State of the Reich last
Sorry,
night.
I'm getting a little bit of information from the booth. No,
it sounds like we do indeed though.
Trevor, the cancer patient, will not be here.
I am hearing though that we do indeed have our signs on hand for our ineffectual protest during the.
She's literally typing the text right now.
Yeah, probably. Welcome to Popcorn Tribunal.
Where's Representative Green when you need him?
We talk about movies. We talk about
pop
TV,
culture.
We talk about pop culture. We talk about video games, and occasionally we listen to Chris open cans. Yep, and then
that's not just a can. That's a cracked beer.
Even more. A couple of beers.
Drinking the burr.
And even more occasionally, we say.
No, I just had to listen to him swallow it. Though.
Yeah,
it was too much.
That was the initial sip because it was starting to overflow when I cracked it.
Maybe don't crack it like a fucking Neanderthal.
There's mom texting you.
Oh no, she was just saying, we're hard to hear, but Chris is very loud. The look on Chris's face just now.
We're the same volume.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's coming from the audience.
But I can hear it.
I don't fucking know,
my
man.
iPad. I bring it up on a separate device to make sure everything's
working. Is it YouTube?
Well, you're also standing 20 feet from your microphone. You're always sitting back
sitting.
Like this,
how about I lean in like this?
No.
Welcome, everybody.
Stop.
To Popcorn Tribunal. The
Yeah, make sure you're
season
on your mics
6
like I am. See,
live streaming.
that's the difference. Is that when I'm speaking, my lips are touching.
All right.
I'm going to flip camera so everybody can see what I'm doing. See, here's the difference. The microphone is pointed at my mouth, the thing that makes sound.
The rain in Spain
into a signal that
stays
other people can
mainly
hear.
Do you have
in the plane.
Do you have a different pop filter for when Wendy doesn't want to have the one that's been in my mouth right next to her face?
She has I do have a custom setting for Wendy because she is a quiet.
She is a quiet talker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you saying I'm not?
No, you're not. The problem is you just don't keep your face. You don't keep your face near the
when
microphone.
When you say TV really loud or TV.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight.
Are you hosting this evening? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you got it. Welcome to Popcorn Tribunal, a popcorn founded, started, and loved by this man here. And that's an important thing because tonight is the live streaming finale of season 6. We're still an episode left in season 6. In which we'll save it for when it comes out, but I'll say some of Tony's best work.
You haven't even heard it.
Haven't even seen it, haven't heard it. I'll experience it when you guys do. But he told me it's some of his best work, and so I believe him. But it's the end of another season. We wrap around the Oscars a lot. Because in Origin, a movie podcast.
Wait a minute.
So in Origin, it's a movie podcast, so it kind of makes sense to wrap around the Oscars a little bit, right?
You want me to get the beat going for the Oscar rap?
Oh, sure. Go ahead. Yeah. Did you make music for this?
If you have a soundboard with a beat, I swear to God.
Go for it.
I'll do it.
Do it. No, do
Tempt
it.
me.
Do it right now. I'm tempting you. Do it. Do it, coward. Do it.
So you thought I was going to beatbox for a second, and then I didn't do it.
It's because you can't beatbox.
Are you saying you don't actually have anything ready to go for this? You were just lying?
That's disappointing.
This is America. It's okay to lie about everything.
This is America.
So you don't have anything. You don't have a soundboard or a beat or anything. You're just Eloning me right now. You're Eloning me? That's what you're telling me?
I'm auditing you and making up fake numbers.
You did it 3 times
Not when we were live.
Shut your mouth.
Man, you know what? I just found $8 million.
What?
In your pocket. Done.
Oh,
it's mine now.
Wait. You found 8 billion.
And that's right. It was 8 billion.
Later to 8 million.
I think it might have been 8 trillion.
Well, we're here to talk about transgender mice.
Oh my God.
For the record, I am going to live fact check one piece of that conversation. It was transgenic research on mice for an Alzheimer's and Parkinson's cure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also banning
transgenic.
He's banning all transatlantic flights.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're going to Europe
we're
again.
so off the rails. It's
all I gotta say is Donald Trump and Elon Musk keep saying we're the strongest nation in the world, and every fucking nation is laughing at us.
I mean, I don't disagree with you.
Literally laughing at us.
We got real Friday energy on a Wednesday here. I said it was the finale, and we're just taking off.
I'm sorry, Blaha family. I understand that we are on different ends of the spectrum. I still love you. I'm just very upset about
the spectrum.
The specific lies. Did you just say you're on the spectrum?
Oh my God. There's get this under control, Tony. This is your show.
I'm sorry. I thought you were hosting tonight.
No, I was just talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for movie news with our friend
Bob Dylan.
Oh, I don't have anything. No, I'm kidding. I wrote some stuff down.
You read it to me in the car.
Yeah.
I told you don't do that.
Well, I mean, it's it's the Oscars wrap up episode, but there's still stuff to talk about, right? Starting with Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Why am I doing like a Woody Allen kind of thing tonight? What's happening to me? As I think we're
like
all
senioritis. You've checked out.
Shut the fuck up, Tony. Let me talk. As I think we're all excited about and aware of, Christopher Nolan is making The Odyssey,
which is the follow-up to the
Iliad.
The Iliad.
Yes, and
written by Homer.
Led to a lot of confusion when Christopher Nolan announced the movie, because people all over Twitter were like, I've never heard of this book, and Americans were like, this is a rare opportunity for us to be the smart one in the room, because apparently The Odyssey is only required reading in America. But I mean,
first of all, it's never been required reading.
Okay, it's only common reading in America. But I mean, stacked cast. In recent memory, they've added Mia Goth
I don't know
to the
about
cast.
liking the word stacked there.
Why? A lot of people just
feels
say that.
like it's misogynistic since there are women in the cast.
Oh my god, shut your
All right,
mouth.
list the cast.
Well, I don't know all of them off the top of my head.
Come on.
Mia Goth just got added to it. And we do know now that Matt Damon
Matt Damon
will be playing Odysseus, which that was another tweet.
What was that voice?
I don't know. That was another tweet people were making. We're like, oh, you're telling me that the guy's name is Odysseus and he just happens to go on an Odyssey, like kind of on the nose. Jesus fucking Christ. His media literacy is gone.
All right, here's 27 members of the cast.
All right, do it.
Listed by credit order.
Okay.
Zendaya.
Sick.
Anne Hathaway.
Oh, I know Tom Holland's gonna be.
Elliot Page.
Yes.
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, that's right.
Matt Damon.
I hope Robert Pattinson plays the Minotaur.
John Bernthal.
Oh, yeah.
Mia Goth.
Mm-hmm.
The love of my life, Lupita Nyong'o.
Stop. Move on.
Charlize Theron. Cosmo Jarvis.
Oh, yeah. He was from Shogun.
Samantha Morton. John Leguizamo. Benny Safdie.
Oh, I love Benny Safdie.
Himesh Patel.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Shiloh Fernandez. Josh Stewart. Will Yoon Lee. Bill Irwin. Corey Hawkins. Maurice Compte. A bunch of no-name actors.
Wow.
Who have already been cast.
Hey, Chris, do you know who Samantha Morton is?
She was the empath in that Tom Cruise movie. The
Probably
one in
haven't
the
seen
water, the one of the triplets that
I just
survived.
can't enjoy
Okay.
Tom Cruise movies.
Minority Report.
Has nothing to do
okay.
with his politics. It's that I don't know why he has a tooth dead center on his face.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
fine.
No, that's kind of disturbing.
fine.
Hey, Tom Cruise's tooth to you is like Rachel Weisz's eyebrows to me.
But only in the Mummy.
Or
one,
Marjorie
right?
Taylor Greene's.
No.
We're not speaking. No,
that was
There
only an off-air
MTG
conversation.
genitalia
That was only an
conversation.
off-air
you
conversation.
gave it away.
I refuse to allow that to become an on-air conversation. It was horrifying already. Nope, stop it. It was already horrifying. I sat here like this the whole time.
Yeah,
No,
you got it.
You did not.
Yeah,
you were involved.
I didn't
in
even
the
have to say it.
conversation.
You got it
One-
immediately.
Now
One
that we are
time-
live and your parents are watching, of course, I sat here covering my eyes.
One time when I thought it was going to be a one and done joke, I went, here, I'll help you.
One time. That was halfway through the conversation.
That was it. And then for the rest of that conversation, every time you did it, I went, oof. Oof. Anyways, I'll tell you about it on the phone later.
Horse
Mom,
of a
it's
different color.
The implication is that Marjorie Taylor Greene has a
no,
horse.
no. Muting Tony. Muting Tony. Muted. He's muted. He's muted. He is muted.
No. Look at his fucking face. He thinks he's so adorable when he comes.
All
up
right,
with a thing
cast
like
of
this.
the Odyssey.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it on that one. I mean, cast is cool. Matt Damon is officially Odysseus.
I just hope Anne Hathaway doesn't do a terrible English accent.
Yeah, that would kind of suck. My biggest dream is that Robert Pattinson plays the Minotaur.
I would like to see John Bernthal play the Minotaur. Speaking of John Bernthal, how cool is it that they announced a season of The Punisher with John Bernthal?
I am excited about that. Yeah. I did. I haven't watched the new
He's
Daredevil
much better than
yet.
Aaron Eckhart.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I haven't watched the new Daredevil yet, but I did tell Tony on the way over I got a big spoiler for it.
You got a big boner?
A big spoiler. That's not even close to what I said.
Same thing.
Not even close to what I said. All right.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Moving on. No. Moving on from the Odyssey to.
I'm so proud of myself.
I hate.
Go ahead.
You know what? Now's the perfect time to announce that in season 7 there will be a new co-host.
Should I mute Mike now?
I'm gonna. It's his name.
I'm gonna do a
Are you quitting?
No, I'm just gonna come in wearing a mustache so that no one can connect me to this.
He's getting like rapid muted over and over. It's fun.
Oh my god.
Now you're back.
So moving on from the Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I also told you, very excited. The thing I always love talking about, Star Wars news.
Shocker!
There's new. Fuck you. Don't put me in charge of movie news and then be like, oh, he came up with a Star Wars.
But it's
thing?
not movie news because it's a series.
No, it's not. It's a movie. You dipshit.
Oh, which one?
The Rey Skywalker movie.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna cut
Stop
your throat.
insulting.
I'm gonna
dipshits.
interfere with your news though. Did you know that they announced a new writer for that movie?
Yeah, George Nolte.
And that Ray has read part of the script?
I think you mean Daisy Ridley.
Yeah, sure.
No,
whatever.
she's read the full script. She was talking about how she's very involved with it.
Then why did they hire a new writer if the script is done?
It's not done. She's just read everything they have.
Then how could she have read the full script?
I said she's read the full script of what they have.
That doesn't qualify.
It does. But
full would imply it's completed. My glass is full.
What happened to you between?
No,
you were perfectly normal.
My
at
energy
work.
is kicking in. I was falling asleep.
You were perfectly normal at work.
We were listening to Chris.
That's normal's a long shot.
We were talking. Chris was on the spectrum about like some electronics or something.
That's fair.
And then
you were totally
falling asleep,
completely chill at work today.
I'm telling you, my caffeine from my glitchenergy.com code popcorn.
What? You left work?
Go
totally
ahead, keep
normal,
going, Ray Skywalker.
and then you came, and now I've come to.
Have they announced the name of the movie yet?
No.
Who's directing it?
So at this point, it sounds like it's going to be Sean Levy. That's kind of like, actually,
Sean Levy
from Deadpool Wolverine. I don't know. So here's the thing, right? That's kind of up in the air. Some people are saying that the original director.
I'm not drunk. I promise.
Some people are saying the original director Charmin Obaid Chinoy is still attached. What she was like, she's been like a documentary filmmaker.
Okay.
That's racist. But Sean Levy has absolutely been tapped for a Star Wars movie. People just aren't sure if he's
as long as Ryan Reynolds doesn't fucking touch it, I'm good with that.
Probably not. People just don't know if he's taking over the Rey Skywalker movie or if he is doing.
I want him to do the Catherine, what's her name movie? Take that over. Wonder Woman director.
Catherine Bigelow?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that one's just done for. But
that makes me sad.
They have confirmed that there is going to be a new trilogy of movies in the same time frame, like after the sequel.
Is it introducing all new characters?
Probably not.
See, I need a Star Wars movie that introduces an entirely new cast. People that we've never seen, people that we've never heard about.
Well, that's why you're going to love the new Jedi Order movie when it comes out. That Ryan Gosling is still heavily rumored to be the lead in.
I like Ryan Gosling.
I like Ryan Gosling too. It took me a little bit to come around to him being in a Star Wars, but that's also just because I'm
in a Star Wars.
Yeah, but that's also just because
I'm in a Star War.
Yeah, you heard me.
War of Star.
You fucking heard me.
Okay, keep talking.
So I mean, there's that. Yeah, there's a new writer. Daisy Ridley's been heavily involved in the creative process. They kind of in the interview she did, she kind of made it sound like she's going to have a producer credit on the movie. Actually.
Yes, she is,
which is cool.
She
I love
said
that
out loud that she's producing.
I think it's awesome for her to be that attached to the story and helping like craft it. They want Rey to be.
She did also say that it sounds like Disney has said to her that it's going to be more than one movie. Right?
Yeah,
that's Rey centric.
Yeah, no, they are definitely
like a new story with Rey as the primary character.
They're definitely doing a new trilogy, and they've made it somewhat clear that the Rey Skywalker movie is separate from that. So, like,
I kind of want Rey to go bad.
I don't want that.
Yeah. Could you imagine a new Darth Vader and it's Rey?
I like it. I like Rey better as like a Luke Skywalker kind of.
Yeah, but she's related to.
Yeah, but you know what? That's the whole point of the sequel trilogy was overcoming your blood.
Flow
Lord Raider.
Good Lord. Speaking of Star Wars, though,
let the hate flow through. Are you gonna unplug my mic?
You know, I think that multiple times a day.
Let the hate flow
Let
through
the
you.
hate flow through me.
Speaking of Star Wars, which I do often, we are as a duo very excited for the re-release of Revenge of the Sith coming in April.
Yeah,
that's gonna be sick.
I'm gonna go see that in Dolby Atmos.
Yeah, I was gonna say for people who don't know, they're re-releasing it in Dolby Atmos and 4D. I don't care about 4D as much.
I have a lazy eye. I can't
What's
really
the fourth
see
dimension?
4D anyways.
What's the fourth dimension?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay. What the fourth dimension is the dimension I'm going to ram down your throat if you keep interrupting. Stay quiet in the
right
booth,
now.
producer.
It's plugged in on his bedside table.
You shut your mouth and look pretty and produce the podcast.
Star
bitch.
Wars now in Falavision.
You shut your mouth and go change your skirt.
That's sexist. But so no, I'm
telling a gentleman to go change his skirt. How is that sexist?
We are excited about the re-release. We're excited about the re-release of Revenge of the Sith. I think we're already planning to go see it together. And then we'll review it all over again like it's a new movie. Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
What's next?
I think the last thing I got is we talked about it a little bit in the car. But as you know, maybe the audience doesn't know, maybe people don't know. Greta Gerwig is doing a Chronicles of Narnia movie for Netflix. It is going to be airing on Netflix. However, they have struck a deal with IMAX to release it on some like IMAX screens over the release, part of the release period. And apparently a lot of movie studios are real mad about it because they don't think that Netflix should be allowed to take away from their screen time to have IMAX screens for a Netflix movie.
Maybe they should get over themselves.
I agree, because it's probably going to be fun, at least. I like Greta Gerwig. I think she's capable of doing a fun Narnia movie. Am I boring you? Are you bored? Or are you looking for more news?
No, keep going. I'm listening.
But I mean, I just there's not really a ton to the story other than I think it was the CEO of Warner Brothers. The CEO of some studio came out and was like, we're going to go the nuclear option if they continue with this, which it's like, what's your fucking nuclear option, bitch? Chill out. Chill the fuck out.
Okay.
Let Narnia be on screen.
Really
have you seen the trailer for Bullet Train Explosion?
I saw it earlier today.
It's like
you mean
speed on a bullet train.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was literally thinking Speed when you said it.
We were watching. It came up when I was on lunch at work today, and Avery was looking over my shoulder and was like, what is that?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah. And I explained the plot of Speed to him. And I was like, now this one is Speed, but for some reason they just decided to title it Bullet Train Explosion.
Yeah. It's a Korean film. From the team that did Train to Busan.
My favorite zombie movie.
It's also mine, which is why I'm weirded out that I couldn't remember the name of it. It's Speed on it. If you go under 100 kilometers per hour, you explode. I saw that today. Does not look good.
No,
looks very Korean. I'll probably watch it because I love the team that did the Train to Busan.
Busan. You said Brusan.
Who's Bruce?
Okay. Some good news.
Okay.
Mahershala Ali and Marvel have agreed to a script, and they're now searching for a director, and Blade is in production.
Nice. I've been excited for the Mahershala Ali. Oh, I'm sorry. You can give me shit when I'm doing
I need
news.
everyone who is currently listening to or watching this podcast to go to YouTube and search Bambi: The Reckoning.
Oh, is that the new
from the team that made Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey?
What are they calling that universe again?
I have no idea. But Bambi: The Reckoning, the trailer looks hilarious.
The Peter Pan one was so stupid.
Oh my!
You guys want to hear something fun?
No.
I just discovered something.
Your penis?
The audio issues earlier had nothing whatsoever to do with Apple software.
Oh, it's you.
You know who we can blame?
You fucked up.
Kick. They changed their website. They changed the our side of it, the editor side of it, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, when you go into it to monitor your stream, it automatically mutes a fresh stream. It was at full volume on their end.
Okay.
That's a screw up on their website.
Well, if anything, just to piss off Tony, I'll always look for a reason to blame Kick.
So that's what the problem was. We were getting feedback through Kick. Thanks, Kick. Thanks for changing your editor, your live stream editor thing. Kick.
Yeah, Kick, fuck you.
Much appreciated for screwing up our stream.
What are they going to do? They ain't going to do shit about it. You see the shit they let people get away with on Kick? You think they're going to take us down? Because I said, fuck you?
What are you talking about? You clearly haven't been paying attention to what's been going on with Kick.
No, I haven't. Like I said at the top of that, I do it just to annoy you.
Yeah, so I was excited to read that about Blade, and I thought it would
no, I'm excited for that. I hope it gets off the ground, because I think Mahershala Ali in a Blade movie would be fucking
it's
sick.
finally off the ground. That's the whole point, is they were waiting on
it's
a quality
like
script.
It's like
here's the thing. Mahershala Ali is a serious actor. And to be fair, I like him in everything that he does, and I'm excited about him in Blade, right?
Yeah.
Do I think that he's going to do better than Wesley Snipes? No. So I'm hoping that the script is more story-driven as opposed to just blowing up zombies.
Sure. Well, vampires.
Yeah. Didn't you have something else to say about Lord of the Rings?
I was going to save that for the rant at the end because you said I wasn't allowed.
Okay, good.
You said I wasn't allowed to say it on the main show, but now you brought it up, so I'm going to say it on the main show.
Yeah.
God damn it, the Oscars did their in memoriam, and they left out some people.
Hold it, save it. Because there's always someone left out about in memoriam, and people cry.
He just told you to shut the hell up.
You can save that for the end and rant. Do you know why? Because his name in the movie is 10 minutes long, so you can have that time to rant about.
Hey, Mike, you can pee on him. I'll clean it up. It's fine.
I'm gonna shit in his throat.
What?
I'm not cleaning that.
I'm gonna shit in my hand and clap. What?
I'm gonna shit in my hand and clap on your face.
Please don't poop in the studio. It'll get down into the hardwood and not go.
And then, the next time you get a hardwood,
do you want to know why I left work today?
Because you had to poop.
Because there was no bidet at the office. I'm gonna buy a bidet. And
did you have a bad bidet?
No, I've just been using a bidet for the last 3 years.
Up, Neelis. Are you kidding me? Did you hear what he said?
I just chose to ignore it.
Absolute.
Because when you acknowledge his bald ass, he just gets louder.
I mean, you do the same thing though.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sorry. Like, we didn't have to literally gag you 6 times from that MTG joke.
And none of this explains the erection. I'm just saying. God.
It's really confusing to me when people call... I
am wearing gray sweatpants.
When people call Marjorie Taylor Greene MTG, I always think of Magic the Gathering. Which is, I mean, it's still similar because both of them have a large fan base of sweaty dumb assholes. But
Jiminy Christmas.
They both have a fan base that almost entirely smells bad, so I get it, but it's confusing sometimes.
They both have a fan base that's roughly the population of the northwest corner of
Georgia. So this is our second to last episode of season 6.
Yes.
And on Sunday, the Oscars happened. And in a surprising twist, the Golden Globes did not predict the Oscars. And I was kind of surprised by this. So we're going to kind of go through some categories and talk through some stuff here. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Best Picture nominees. Is that typical?
I think so, yeah.
Is it really that weird?
There's always quite a few.
So you had Honora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2. That was nominated for Best Picture?
Mm-hmm.
Emilia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys. I'm Still Here that was a foreign film, right, from Brazil?
I don't remember.
I think that won Best Foreign Picture.
Yeah.
Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked. Now, out of those, which did you like the best?
Which did I like the best personally?
Yes.
The Substance.
Okay.
What did you like the best? You answered the question too.
Conclave was good. It was a little boring. The Substance was good. I really liked Wicked. I really liked Nora, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, Dune Part 2 also would be a big one for me on that.
Yeah, but Dune Part 2, I don't see that as a best picture because it's just a continuation of Dune Part 1. It was a little weird to me. But Dune Part 1 wasn't nominated.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Dune Part 2 was better.
Yeah. So in a shock twist, Honora won that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people wanted it to win, so that was exciting.
Well, Honora won it. Not only that, but she's also already getting offered roles. Mikey Madison.
Yeah.
Greta Gerwig called her immediately. They met at
maybe
the Vanity Fair party. And you think she'll be in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Maybe she'll be the Lion. Who
knows? The other thing that I really like about Mikey Madison is her full-on support for sex workers.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised by that.
Yeah.
Like in an Oscar speech to throw out the support that you have for sex workers.
Good for her.
And drop some names.
Yeah.
Like
fucking good for her. Why do people dehumanize sex workers? Don't be lame. Sex work is real work and sex workers are real people.
Okay, great. You missed that was the last episode I recorded without you. No, I'm just saying, I was kind of intrigued. I liked the fact that even in today's climate, she had the balls to stand up and say something. So that was cool.
Fuck yeah.
Then we had Best Actor. So this is here's the funny thing. You've gotten more and more and more angry. Because when I initially said it, you're like, oh, it's whatever, right? But now you're full on the same page as me.
Yeah, fuck Adrian Brody.
Let me clarify. I believe that when SAG-AFTRA and the WGA struck went on strike, it was one of the positions was about AI and the usage of likenesses and the usage of AI to cover for performances with actors. So initially it was believed that the AI usage in The Brutalist was used in one scene to help with some pronunciations of Hungarian. And then it came out that the director of the film, who speaks Hungarian, actually recorded some of the voice, and then they used AI to make it sound like Adrian Brody. That's performance enhancement.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Mark McGwire will not be in the Baseball Hall of Fame because AI enhanced his batting ability.
And when it's a performance-based award,
it's a performance-based
and
award.
your performance was so bad that someone had to step in and fix it for you, you don't deserve the fucking award, you bitch.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
wow.
I wholeheartedly have said 3 times now that performance-based awards that are enhanced by AI should not qualify as for performance awards.
Yeah.
And I used the example of fuck, his name just disappeared. The guy who did all the chimpanzee work for
Andy Serkis.
Thank you. Andy Serkis, right?
Also in Lord of the Rings.
Some of the best performances, but if you think about it, the CGI didn't enhance his performance.
No.
His performances enhanced the CGI.
His performance informed the CGI.
He is the AI in this situation.
Sure.
He's not Adrian Brody.
Exactly.
And so for me, yeah, man, it's like if your performance is enhanced. Now, if your performance is enhanced by makeup, right?
That's
like
different.
A different man or whatnot. That's a different situation.
Because you are putting the makeup on yourself
you
and
still
acting
have
with
to
it.
have a performance.
Adrian Brody had no part in making his accent and his Hungarian better. It was entirely out of his hands.
Timothy Chalamet spent 5 years gaining weight, learning how to sing, learning how to play the guitar, learning how to perform like Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Right? 5 years. They could have used AI to enhance all of that. How easy would it be to take every single song that Bob Dylan has ever recorded and made it sound a little bit like Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah. Or think about it, like with other movies, fucking Sebastian Stan ostracized himself from most of Hollywood to do a Trump performance because no one wanted to deal with him. That took commitment and sacrifice to do.
Yeah.
And then here's fucking Adrian Brody.
You just pretend you speak Hungarian and then. But the point that I was trying to make was it has come out now that throughout the movie, they used the director speaking Hungarian and used AI to generate Adrian Brody's voice.
Yeah, which is bullshit.
That's not a performance.
No. And you know what, Adrian Brody? You were the worst part of Kong Skull Island, and I wish that the big lizards had eaten your
Speaking
ass.
of which, they've announced a sequel to Kong Skull Island.
Have they?
Starring Adrian Brody.
Is he going to be in it, the sequel?
Yes.
I'm not watching it then. Fuck you. I'm not going to see it. What are they gonna enhance your performance again, you little bitch? He's my new Tom Cruise. He's my new who's the last one I didn't like? Who was from Gladiator? Paul Mescal. Adrian Brody is my new Paul Mescal. But here's the thing, Paul Mescal, there was no reason for my hate for you.
Did you hear the funny about Adrian Brody? His partner is Harvey Weinstein's ex-wife.
Yeah, no, you did tell me that, yeah.
So he is literally living in and raising Harvey Weinstein's kids, living in Harvey's home and raising Harvey Weinstein's kids. And he also just, like,
when he went up to accept his award that he didn't deserve, he threw his gum at. Fuck you, Adrian Brody.
So he did win for Best Actor for The Brutalist. I disagree with that.
Do you know what? You know what? Maybe he should have gotten Best Actor for pretending to be a good actor, because I don't think a lot of people knew.
Well, that's the other thing. Everyone's like, "Oh, come on, shut up, man. He's good." Really, the last time he won an Oscar was 20 fucking years ago.
Fucking Pianist, right?
For a Roman Polanski film, The Pianist.
Roman Polanski.
Yeah, they're besties. Didn't you know?
No, I'm just saying.
So, anyways, here's the thing: if he's a good actor, like, who's someone that is constantly nominated, right? There are actors that are. Ralph Fiennes is constantly nominated.
How long did it take Leo DiCaprio to win a goddamn
How long,
Oscar?
right? And 20 years apart, all of a sudden he's one of the best actors. AI enhancement does not equate to a performance award.
I dare someone to tell me 3 movies they really loved Adrian Brody in, and The Brutalist doesn't count because that's not his performance.
Yeah, I can't think of.
I can't even think of 3 movies Adrian Brody's been in without The Brutalist. He was in that shitty Predator movie.
The Predator movie, yeah. Wasn't Olivia Munn in that movie?
Yes.
And so was Stanley, what's his name from
Tucci?
No. He's not the white one. He's the darker one. The guy who played, what's the TV show with Mandy Moore?
I don't know what you're talking about. The TV show with Mandy Moore.
Sterling K. Brown.
Sterling K. Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, you said Stanley.
Sorry. You're right, I did. Okay, best supporting actor.
Yeah.
This one was hands down the right choice.
Yeah, what a turnaround from the last one to supporting actor.
Ironically,
it was Kieran Culkin, by the way.
So ironically, you're literally told not to, like, you can thank the other actors in your category.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to say that you think so and so should have won.
Sure.
Or anything of that sort. Kieran did that and got bleeped.
Oh, really?
Because his co-star Jeremy Strong was also nominated for best supporting actor. Yeah. So that's why they bleeped him, because he was saying, Jeremy, I think you should have won. But Kieran was amazing in that movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, he was
that was for a real pain.
He was like, I gotta give something to Jeremy, because when Kieran Culkin won it, was it the Golden Globes? And they cut to Jeremy Strong and he was just sitting there.
That's what he looks like all the time.
He does have resting bitch face.
Yeah. Another one that I thought could have quietly slipped in there was Yura Borisov from Anora.
Mm-hmm.
I liked his turn in that movie, and I hope he gets some work from that, because I think he was really good. Best actress. All right, so this one was another one that kind of strayed from the path of what had happened before. I think they revoted for this after the Amelia Perez incident, because they kept her nomination despite pulling some specific things. They actually pulled the song that was AI enhanced, which I respect.
Yeah.
But they also were going to pull her nomination for Best Actress.
I would like to just say real quick, though, that like while Adrian Brody's crime is being AI enhanced and probably being a sex pest because he's friends with Roman Polanski, I think probably you could have pulled the nomination for Carla Sofia Gascon because she is a Nazi sympathizer. That's not even hyperbole. She's a real life Nazi sympathizer.
But the big shock was this is the category that Demi Moore had carried throughout award season. But the award did go to Mikey Madison for Anora.
Which is crazy because that's basically just the plot of The Substance.
No, it's not.
Well, no, it's not. That's the joke people have been making because they're both pretty pale brunette. And then it's like, and so then Demi Moore just lost out.
To be fair, I haven't heard anything about that, and the movies are completely and totally different.
No one is saying it as a mean thing. They're saying it as it's like almost kind of funny that Mikey Madison winning out from under Demi Moore is almost like the plot of The Substance. Like when she gets all
the younger.
Yeah.
Took you 20 minutes to get to
I'm pretty sure it just took you 20 minutes to get there.
No, Chris, did you get that one, or were you still kind of
out on paying attention?
Yeah, whatever.
He's not paying any attention.
All right, best supporting actress. In this one, again, weird acceptance speech, Zoe Saldana.
It was a very emotional.
Here's the weird thing. Like, I like Zoe on screen. But off screen, she's a little whacked out.
Is she?
Yeah. Like, she's a little off kilter.
Okay.
Like, I've seen some recent interviews with her, and if there is one person in Hollywood that I think is on the spectrum that hasn't said they're on the spectrum, I think it's her.
Okay.
Because she has listen to her interview on Smartless. It's all over the place. And it's if you think of her acceptance speech, that's what her interview on Smartless was like.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't fault her talent. She's been in the 4 largest grossing movies ever. So, And I don't dislike her, but
4 of the largest.
It was just weird. No, she's in the top 4.
I thought Force Awakens was still.
She's
like
in all 4
of
the top 4.
I thought Force Awakens was still like the second one.
That is incorrect.
I'm gonna Google it.
You would, sure. Sean Baker won for Anora for Best Director. Interesting because there was some controversy around him, or controversy, depending on where you're from.
What was the controversy around?
Is it divisive?
It is actually pretty divisive because they didn't use intimacy coordinators on set.
Oh, they didn't.
He acted as the intimacy coordinator.
Yeah.
But according to every member of the cast, the production meeting that was had prior to filming was, do we need intimacy coordinators? And everyone said that they felt comfortable with the cast and felt like the director had a handle on it. Gotcha. And that everything, as long as it remained scripted, was good.
Gotcha.
So, and apparently everybody in Hollywood likes Sean Baker.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's...
If they were comfortable, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Just to chime in on that, the number 4 top grossing movie of all time is Titanic, which Zoe Saldana was not in. But you are close. It's Avatar, then Avengers Endgame, then Avatar: The Way of Water, which is in the top 3.
What's number 5?
Force Awakens. And then number 6 is Infinity War.
Okay.
So you were close.
She's in 4 of the top 6.
Nope. Yeah. I missed that you said
I'm
top
like,
6.
You literally just read it.
I missed that you said top 6. Shut up.
That was another interesting one though, because Brady Corbett had won for The Brutalist throughout award season as well,
which you don't deserve either, because you enabled a fake performance.
Actually, technically, he gave Adrian Brody's performance.
Maybe he should have gotten Best Actor.
Best International Feature Film, I'm Still Here from Brazil.
Fuck yes.
That one beat Flow. Did you know that the last 3 Oscars, Disney has not won Best Animated Feature?
I bet they're pissed about that.
Flow won.
Fucking Bob Iger's up there like, how many kids do I gotta sacrifice to get that blood magic back?
I was a little disappointed the Wild Robot didn't win, but Flow was pretty great.
Wild Robot was good. I liked Wild Robot.
And it stars Lupita Nyong'o.
All right, move on. Nope, move on.
Best Production Design, Wicked won, so they did win some Oscars. Best Cinematography, The Brutalist.
Boo. How did that not go to Wicked or Dune?
Nosferatu was nominated for that.
You know what? As much as I love Nosferatu, I would say Wicked or Dune.
Wicked also won Best Costume Design.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so let's have a conversation around Best Documentary feature length.
Fuck yes.
So again, some more divisive controversy.
Mm-hmm. Only if you're fucking Gal Gadot.
To me, that was the best speech, the best acceptance speech of the awards.
Yes. And what's the name of the documentary again?
No Other Land.
That's right.
So it's basically all about the Palestinian-Israeli conflict and individual families on both sides.
Yeah, as
created by
a Palestinian and an Israeli man together.
Yes.
2 people, if I'm not mistaken, the man who is Israeli admits to having been a Zionist. Like he was like he had bad views of Palestinians because of propaganda in his country, and then set out to meet Palestinian people and learn about them, and realized the lies that were being told in Israel constantly.
Anyways, their speech was great.
Yes.
They were both kind of the Palestinian man looked nervous out of his mind.
Oh, for sure.
I was shocked. But the Israeli gentleman gave the greatest half of the speech that I thought was really good. It was really powerful.
And
I haven't seen the documentary, but I want to see it.
I haven't seen it in full.
I think it's on Max, isn't it?
I think so. Yes, I've seen bits, and actually, I know you're gonna roll your eyes, but Hassan Piker did a good interview with the 2 of them, and like actually had them on and talked to them. But
he had them on the day before the Oscars.
Yeah, and it's and like just as a quick aside to that too, fuck you, Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot's like, I'm not going to present the award because the documentary that tells the truth about my apartheid state country is going to win. Fuck you. You suck. I hope you're never Wonder Woman again.
What are you talking about?
Gal Gadot refused to present. She was supposed to present that award.
Dude.
And refused.
I have to fact check your bullshit sometimes.
Do it. Google it right now. If I'm wrong, I'll own it. But that was like, there was multiple outlets reporting about that. She like straight up refused to present it because No Other Land was the winner.
Gal Gadot is shutting down claims that she refused to present the best documentary.
Yeah, of course
Oscar.
she is.
The Israeli actress was swept up in the rumor mill after a viral post on social media claimed that she'd pulled out of presenting the award. The post falsely implied that the actress had pulled out of presenting the award because no other land highlights the plights of Palestinians in the occupied West Bank. The rumors are completely untrue in that Gadot was never scheduled to present Best Documentary, as verified by the Oscars.
See, that's completely different than what they were saying
the Wonder Woman
beforehand.
actress presented the Best Visual Effects Award alongside her Snow White co-star, which was always planned.
So there was multiple entertainment news outlets reporting on that and also verifying that she was on the Oscar schedule. And then there was like a bunch of controversy about it because...
No, people just make that shit up and put it on the internet.
I'm going to agree to disagree with you on this one. I don't think it's, worth an argument. But either way, I mean, still fuck you, Gal Gadot, because she's a fucking Zionist. I mean, she is.
I mean, her saying what she says is like us saying we don't want Canada to be the 51st state.
Yeah, but hers is in support of bombing innocent people and killing children.
She's Israeli. Hers isn't in support of bombing. She's simply making statements about Israel. She hasn't said anything. Yeah, fuck Palestine. She hasn't said that.
She said pro-Zionist shit.
Oh my god, dude. I fucking hate that term, Zionist. I'm as liberal as they come, and when you start talking about that shit, you sound like Hassan Piker, and it drives me fucking crazy.
Thank you. That's a compliment.
No, it's not a compliment.
I take that as a compliment. You can't take it away from me.
Dude, that guy is the ultimate incel that people have made famous. He is a basement-dwelling motherfucker
that man
people have
fucks
made
so
famous.
much. What are you talking about?
Oh my
talking
God.
about
He's got a huge mansion. He doesn't live in a basement.
He's got a huge mansion because incels watch his shit and subscribe, dude. It's like what we talked about today with
my free
Logitech.
Subscription, though. What? What are we talking about with Logitech?
How they put out a commercial saying, why do all of the top content creators use the Logitech Herman Miller chair? Because they're the only motherfuckers who can afford it.
I don't remember that.
The people who subscribe to Twitch streams are mostly incels.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I mean, that's your opinion. That
As a Twitch streamer,
true.
As a Twitch streamer, I will say that out loud.
I mean, that's fine.
Best film editing, Anora won. Dude, the problem is that most conversations that happen with us that evolve around a political structure of some kind, you are guaranteed to bring up Hassan in one of those conversations.
A lot of times it's because it annoys you.
Yeah, fuck off. The Substance did win an award for best makeup and hairstyle,
which I saw people get a little bit mad because it beat Nosferatu, but the end of The Substance is nuts when it comes to makeup.
I mean, throughout the Russian nesting dolls, come on.
Yeah.
Best original score, The Brutalist won. All right, so there's this random actor that shows up all over the place in movies, and he looks like he has alopecia because he's bald and has no eyebrows, like no body hair, right?
Okay.
He's played the bad guy, he's played the victim, he's played all of these different roles throughout. The guy who composed the score to The Brutalist reminds me of that guy.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Look him up.
Just look up the guy who's been in all the roles and has alopecia.
Score composer.
Okay, I will. You keep reading. I'll look it up so we don't have dead air.
Okay. That'd be, God forbid we have dead air, right? Best original song, terrible choice, El Mal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
I have no idea what his name is.
That's not him, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. But he's like 20, how old is he? 20 what?
He's born in 1990, so he's 35.
Oh, shit. Okay, I thought he was like 28.
No.
But
yeah, no, dude. I totally get what you're saying though. Yeah. I'm never gonna be able to think of that actor's name though.
Yeah, I don't think he's not like one of a named actor that you would know.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the two songs in the most awkward acceptance speech, El Mal won for best original song, and the writers sang to each other.
Yeah.
And it was so bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that explains why El Mal, which by the way means it's bad.
It's bad. I saw a TikTok after that. It was like a theater kid account, and the guy was just like, I wanted us to be accepted, but not like this.
Not like this. No. I'm trying to think. Best Sound, Dune Part 2 won, so it did win an Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
Also won for Best Visual Effects.
That makes a lot.
The Conclave won for Best Adapted Screenplay.
Isn't it just Conclave?
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
I mean, I don't know why you're called it.
Honora won for Best Original Screenplay. So Honora was the big winner at the Oscars.
Honora did, and it could have been a tragedy because they really set up Emilia Perez to be the one that would knock down Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, a fantastic movie that everyone loves except for you, apparently. We're gonna get into this in my rant, Chris, but I'm just saying right now, Tony's got bad opinions about Lord of the Rings. Look at him smirking. He can't even contain it. He knows.
What was that movie
so
with
happy.
Kevin Costner? Like 3 Days to Die or something like that.
What?
Waterworld?
Dances with Wolves?
No, it was like 3 Days to Die, where he finds out he's got
the Cuban Missile Crisis.
He finds out he's got a terminal disease.
Field of Dreams.
What's the one that Kevin Costner's in that's about the Cuban Missile Crisis, and he's doing the bad Boston accent? Or it's some kind of bad. Mom, what's the one that Kevin Costner's in that's about the Cuban Missile Crisis? And there's this scene where they fly over and they shoot the wings, and he's like, "We hit sparrows, sir." What's that movie again?
Is it 3 Days to Kill?
I know Dad's not watching tonight because he thought hockey was more important than the podcast. So you're gonna need to pick up on this one,
his
Mom.
name is
13
Thomas.
Days.
Oh, okay.
Tomas
Thanks, Mom.
Lamarquis is his name.
Yeah,
and he's Icelandic and French.
Wasn't he? No, he wasn't in the Da Vinci Code.
Almost. Was he?
No, it was an albino black man in the Da Vinci Code that did the.
Good Lord.
What? Okay. Yes, 13 Days.
Because he said
Kevin
black
Costner.
man. Is that why?
Chris doesn't like to hear those words in his
Jesus Christ.
Chris has a sign above his studio that says.
Fuck.
Chris has no hippies.
Chris has
no
a sign
hippies.
above his studio that says, "This
He
is a
was
pure
in Blade Runner
bloodline home."
2049,
the side
X-Men
door.
Apocalypse, Snowpiercer.
Yeah.
He was excellent, Snowpiercer, by the way. Eurovision, and then a bunch of Finnish films. And then he did 3 Days to Kill with Kevin Costner. And he was in a movie called Noir the Albino.
Noir.
Touch Me Not. He hasn't worked since
That's what
2022.
Chris says whenever he's pointing at his sign.
Last movie he was in was black and white called Driving Mom. What's he doing?
I can't tell if we got him with the implication that he has a pure bloodline sign in his house, or
What
the fuck?
He's got a sign right above his front door that says.
For the record, he's got dark hair and dark
mind.
eyes, so he's far from the pure
What the hell is
bloodline.
wrong with you? I'm a giant walking recessive gene. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, exactly. What was your biggest shock of the Oscars?
Glandular
That's
issues.
fucking Adrian
ADD.
Brody won Best Actor. There was nothing more shocking to
I mean,
me.
that's not a shock. It's just something we disagree
It was
with.
to me. There was so much backlash after all that came out, and actually, probably the biggest shock was how many of the people.
Well, the voting wasn't going to change.
Fair, but I think probably maybe the biggest shock was that it came out how many of the people voting for the Academy don't actually watch fucking movies.
Yeah.
What was it? One of them said they didn't vote for Ralph Fiennes because they were like, he already won previously, and there was no Benedict Cumberbatch.
And then they also said that they just skip over the documentary and all the shorts because they never watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Which, come on, like that can't be how this is done. Like, how many times do the Oscars have to be called out? How many times do people have to call the Oscars out for being tone deaf before they fix their shit? Shut up.
Take another little piece of my heart now, baby.
Is that Meatloaf?
No, that's Janis Joplin.
Oh, okay.
Not a very good Janis Joplin. Not even in the
I
right
wasn't
key.
trying to be Janis Joplin.
Maybe that's why I thought it was Meatloaf.
Chris, did you have any shockers from?
I'm sorry.
Doesn't watch movies.
I have to address this. You're confusing Janis Joplin and Meatloaf.
Yeah. Why is there a difference?
Mind
That's
you,
actually
we're sitting in a music studio.
You thought the
Having a
politics
stroke
comments
on
were
air.
gonna get
I'm
my
having
mom.
Stroke on air.
That's
right
gonna
now.
kill my mom's a huge
You
Meatloaf
asking
fan.
if that was Meatloaf
my
versus
mom,
Janis Joplin?
My mom loves Meatloaf Probably more than
I
any
love meatloaf
musical
too.
artist of all time.
I usually put it right on top of the potatoes.
You kind of got a meatloaf vibe.
What's fuck off?
No,
bro.
he's cool. I mean, him in like Rocky Horror.
He's also not an attractive human being.
He's also dead.
Is he?
Yeah.
What? When did this happen?
Are you serious?
Bro, he died like 12 years ago.
No, he died like 2 years ago.
No, he didn't.
He died 2 years
Hey Siri, when did Meatloaf die?
Are you serious? I don't think she's looking it up.
Like 2 years ago.
Man.
Oh,
Man.
who said like 2 years ago?
I don't know. I heard 2 years. I kind of forgot Meatloaf was dead. Oh, I got the text. Oh, okay. She's Paradise by the Dashboard Lights was hers and my dad's theme song.
And you're not welcome
I don't
home
know
at
anything
Thanksgiving.
So you were
this year.
conceived in a car? Is that what your mom just told you?
I guess. I don't know. No, actually, I know the story behind that. I'll tell you later.
You know the story behind your conception? All right, let's hear it. Come on.
No, I'm not gonna tell it on air.
Why not?
It's an off-air story.
It's not like the people who listen to our podcast
It's an
know
off-air
your
story.
parents.
It's an off-air story. We'll talk about it in the car. I can't talk about my conception on air. I have to keep some mysteries alive now that everyone knows where we live.
They don't know where. Never mind. Hey, Mom, can he tell the story upon the air?
I'm not going to tell it on the air. I don't want to tell it on the air. I'm going to tell it in the car. This is a story.
I kind of want people on the air to hear it.
No, it's not an essential part of my backstory.
Chris, do you know how you were conceived?
Probably sex.
Roughly, but wait.
See, when a man loves a woman.
Get it? No. Come on. That was a perfect pun. You said, you know how you were conceived. I go, roughly. Come on, damn
What'd
it.
she say?
Come on.
What did
Nothing.
she say?
Got nothing for that quick
What
one.
did she say?
Okay, but it's funnier if you.
What did
I'm going to
she
show
say?
it to you. It's funnier if you don't say it
Show-
out loud.
Is it on video?
I'm showing it to you in confidence. I'll explain what that means. I'll explain after the show.
I'm
to
just
you two.
upset that you
two get to
asked
know.
me how, and
He
I
was
said
on vacation. I know that.
I said roughly, which is a fantastic pun. Damn you.
Oh, he's talking about his parents
Damn
having
you.
rough sex.
God.
A cervix can only take so much pounding, apparently.
It's not a trampoline. It's not a trampoline. Just, you know.
We can talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene's.
Nope. All
And
right,
I've got to go.
everybody, that's an hour, and that's an
Wait,
hour.
hold on.
packing-
Hey,
hold on.
hey, Mike. You want to try some bloodletting with me?
No,
Okay. Since this is our last episode of the season,
our last live episode of the season.
I want to thank our partners.
Yes.
So we want to thank Poppin' the Pepper. Chris, are
Yes.
you ready for this?
Pine.
Oh, Asmodeus. Right.
That
Yes.
sounds like, what movie was that? Where
I'm
that
ready.
woman?
Lord Vader.
No,
Ooh,
where
that
she
was
does
great.
that voice. She does that voice to remember people's names.
I've got Pep and the Pepper on screen. At the
Okay,
moment.
great. Poppin' the Pepper. Artisan hot sauces, handmade, made by some friends of ours, friends of the show. If you go to their website and check out, use code popcorn, you'll save 10% off of your hot sauce purchase. They only do it off of the hot sauces because the merch and the other proceeds go to animal rescues. So we're thankful for the opportunity.
Don't be asking for a discount on charity purchases.
They give us no money. We promote them simply because we love their product
Yeah, they're great.
and they're good people.
Yeah.
So popinthepepper.com, check them out. Coffee Dudes Coffee. They also give us no money, but they produce our podcast absolutely free.
And you
because that is producer Chris's company.
You absolutely cannot get cocaine from that company. No cocaine,
I don't
no
know.
uncut
I don't-
leaf,
I'm-
nothing from Bolivia
there are
except
moments
coffee beans.
when your sense of humor, I'm just like, what the fuck is
Type
your
it.
problem?
Use code FUNBAG and get a neck in the wait.
You cannot get a little bump from Coffee Dudes Coffee.
Hey,
you
Chris,
can get coffee.
Will you do me a favor and name a Colombian blend next to your Lil Bump?
That doesn't make any sense. A blend of a single origin? That's not.
Yeah, you idiot.
I'd have to blend a Colombian with something else.
Just blend it with something from Mexico.
But you know what he's not blending it with? Pure white cocaine or black tar heroin.
I don't
Definitely
know why
not.
I give you a microphone.
Because I'm so cute.
Yeah, that's not why. Meatloaf. So yes, coffeedudescoffee.com.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently code fun bags gets you a fun, I don't know, bag.
And I'll be selling off all of my old unused coffee. Just type in code. Sorry.
No, come on, you got it. Come on, if you're gonna make a joke, you got
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
No. Stop it. Stop it.
Just type in code bitter and terrible, and I'll send out my Trump blend.
Oh, hey, you can visit NaziPuncher.com.
Oh boy.
And use code Trump to save 15% off of your purchase. 47% of all proceeds will be donated to Reclaim Democracy. So,
all right.
That's a fact. NaziPuncher.com.
Use code UNITO.
No, stop it. Don't you get involved too.
No.
You have less self-control.
Yes. And then
go to coffeedudes.com and use code MTG, and you'll receive a free bag of oats with your order.
With a really large button at the top of the bag. I think that's the first time I've ever made Chris laugh like that. That's great. Okay, but in all seriousness,
Mike is trying to disappear.
Thank God that we're doing this in the middle of ad read.
We have re-signed for next season with our two partners, Glitch Energy. Glitch Energy is a powdered energy drink that mixes purely. We drink it in our daily life. We have 4 tubs of it sitting at the office.
I usually bring the shaker with me, but I forgot today.
I rushed him out of the house with a can of air.
I grabbed a can of air, and somewhere in my brain, it said that was the same sensory feeling as holding the shaker.
He was huffing it on the way here, too, for some reason.
So. That was crazy.
Much appreciate it.
Glitch Energy has a ton of flavors. Hopefully, this next season, we will have our own flavor. But if you go to glitchenergy.com, you will save 20% off whatever you purchase. There are some tubs on clearance right now, so they're like $19 for 30 days worth of product. And do not snort this product, please.
No, don't dry scoop it. Don't snort it.
Code Popcorn saves you 20% off. So if there's anything on clearance, you'll save an additional 20% on top of that. So that's glitchenergy.com, code Popcorn. Thank you very much, Glitch. And then let's talk finally about our Delta 8 and 9 partners at Space Panda Delta. So Space Panda Delta will be coming out in 2025 with so many new THC enhanced products. I can't tell you all about them, but they will. Oh, also Glitch Energy protein powder coming out.
Oh,
soon.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. Okay, Space Panda Delta 8 and 9. They have lollipops. They will be bringing out a ton of new products this year. They also have some really cool new merch, which is really cool. It's like a big black thing with just the white of the panda in the empty space. It's really cool. But they're the best tasting Delta 8 and 9 gummies I've ever had. I love what the Delta 8 does when I can't sleep. I'll pop a Delta 8. It'll put me right to sleep. There's no come down. There's no weird feelings. There's no weird aftertaste, which is fantastic. So spacepandadelta.com, use code
Popcorn
and save 20% off of their purchase there. Yeah. Also, the Nova Lime, which is my personal favorite flavor, is on sale right now for 50% off. So go hit them up. Space Panda Delta, code Popcorn, save 50% or save 20%.
Hell yeah. I swear to God, when you said come down, I thought I was gonna have to stop him. I looked over.
I thought you were gonna say something.
No, I looked him dead in the eyes when you said that because I thought
that's what happens after
I am
you
focused
hit 40,
on my
you
production.
Down, you don't.
I am focused on production duties.
I believe
about
it.
Fucking time.
I believe it.
Jeez.
So thank you so much to all of our partners. Check out our partners page at popcorntribunal.com. You can get some links to help support us by purchasing Legos, Ancestry.com, NordVPN, all of those partners. My hope is to have some commercials produced for season 7 with some professional voiceover actors so we can just plug those in and we don't have to do these live commercials.
Do you know a producer who could produce those?
Well, I know a voice actor who's willing to record some for us. So,
oh, fuck you, Chris. Get out of here.
So once again, NaziPuncher.com. Use code Trump to save 15% off.
You could have sent me an image to use.
That's all right. You could have pulled it off the website too.
What image are you gonna put up for that, huh, Chris? What are you gonna put up for a website called Nazi Puncher? Tell me right now.
Let's see.
Tell me right now. What are you gonna put up?
A producer he is.
What are you gonna put up on the podcast above my head for NaziPuncher.com? Go ahead, tell me. Go ahead, come on. What are you gonna put up there?
Something you can't take off.
Yep.
Right
That's what I thought.
Right on the forehead.
To be fair though, I mean, I'm in my Google Drive right now. All I gotta do is send you one of these images. You can throw it up there.
Oh yeah, let me just chance a crash of the application.
Yeah, don't fucking. Are you kidding me? We're holding this shit together with spit and scotch tape right now, baby.
Oh, that makes it sound like I haven't invested any actual money into this.
No, I just mean that the universe is fucking you today.
It was Kick actually that was causing.
Well, fuck you, Kick. You know.
I didn't expect that it was Kick or think that it was Kick because usually, Kick is smarter than that.
Nazi Puncher, also known as Kick Puncher.
What?
I'm just trying to piss you off again.
I don't know. Maybe don't have volume on by default on the streaming dashboard. That's standard practice.
Sound advice, But it's the end of a season. You won't see me next week. Next week's episode is all Tony.
There you go, Chris.
And then we'll be on spring break.
And then we'll be on a break. We're not a super long break.
Give us a couple weeks. Yeah. Also keep an eye out for Best X Ever.
Yes.
Which Wendy, who you guys have all seen as a co-host, will be hosting with me.
Or when Wendy's not available, me in a wig.
Oh, that's frightening.
I'll have to work. Do you think Wendy would work with me on figuring out how to do an impression of her so that if she's not available, I could just throw the wig on and come in here and be like,
no.
Neelis will be enjoying the beaches on America's.
Did you check your email,
the
Chris?
East coast of America's penis in the last.
I just shared a file with you. Let me know and I'll mention it one more time.
You're gonna crash the whole stream. It's gonna happen. You know it. He said it, and that's how you know it's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm gonna let Rants time.
Oh, so I get to be alone with the swastika?
I'll sit right here, and it's not gonna have a swastika in it.
Well, I don't fucking know, man.
Could be.
Anyways, I don't rant until after the music. Do you even do this show?
Well, he's busy getting the logo.
Yeah, but I'll wait. You can't.
I'm going to see a movie this weekend. I'm going to go see Mickey. Is it Mickey 17? Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to go see that.
Old Arpat.
No, Arpat.
I think I'm going to watch this. Oh God, what's the one I was going to?
You know what? Let's do this live upon the air. Did you make a decision, Regal or AMC?
I'm leaning Regal.
Okay, don't lean. Make a decision.
Okay, can I have till tomorrow morning?
Nope.
I need till tomorrow morning.
Why?
Because I'm weighing the choices. I need to. I can't just go with my gut. I gotta think about it. Because here's the thing: Regal's closer to me, and it's nice because it's closer. We're talking about what,
and their popcorn prices are cheaper too.
Yeah, but AMC gets fun. They have a toy section.
They also get those fun. It's an R-rated movie that's forthcoming, and you can come see it.
Yeah. Oh. So I'm thinking about it. Give me till tomorrow morning. I'll have a decision for you.
Well, yeah, I sent you the large file.
I'm editing this in real time.
Oh boy,
I love it.
Oh, did you throw it up there?
It just kind of brought it in. I got it here. It's a humongous. This is funny. It's just sliding all over the place as I resize it in real time. Hey, there we go.
Let's see it. Yeah, there we go. NaziPuncher.com. Use code Trump and save 15% off. There you go. Save. I love that logo, by the way. I think I did pretty good. There's some cool merchandise up there, including Kanye with a swastika in the middle of his forehead.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And Elon telling you that
that's an unedited image. By the way.
His heart goes out to you.
Like Inglorious Bastards kind of deal.
Yeah. That's a good looking logo though, right? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some fun merch up there. But what do we do when we see Nazis?
We punch them.
Yeah. So
real hard.
The harder the better.
America.
Here's the other thing, and I apologize in advance, Mama Blaha. Trump tweeted something about no masks at protests or organized events.
Yeah, right.
So does that mean that all of the Nazis at events that wear those masks now have to take them off?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's usually double standards when that kind of stuff comes up.
Well, he can't create a law just by saying it.
That's true. You do need Congress.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cough like that.
So, anyways, Punch Nazis. Thank you for being here, season 6. We will be back for season 7. And we love you. And Mama Blaha, we love you.
By the way, wouldn't it be great if he just had like needed open heart surgery and they're like, no, we can't wear a mask.
You know what's funny? In the pit, there is a woman who is telling someone in the waiting room to go back to Mexico. And she had asked her if she would put a mask on her child who's coughing. She's like, masks don't help, blah, 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 blah. They get her back in, and she needs to have surgery.
I've seen this.
She punched this girl in the face and got a tooth in.
Oh, yeah.
And to keep the infection down, she would have had to have surgery. And he's like, but it's okay. I'll make sure to let the surgeons know that they don't have to wear masks. And she's like, yeah, I thought that was great. I was like, that's right.
Oh, we need music.
That's right.
It's cool. We can just keep talking.
We're going to do the music.
Play us out, Chris. And that's the end of my time on season 6. Because you're in the episode.
Okay. Okay,
time.
love you. Bye.
I'm not going to be in the next episode. So you're not going to see my face.
It's also not video recorded.
Yeah. You're not going to see my face for a little bit of time.
Did we video record?
We're going to have a small break. I think probably no longer than like a month and a half, 2 months maybe.
Nah, dog. I
don't know, man. He's going on vacation. Who knows how long we're going to be gone.
However, I'll only be gone for a week.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You know the last time I went on vacation? I don't go on vacation. I just work and sleep.
We can tell you need one.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I would like to go to Galaxy's Edge as like a group, you know? No, I don't
bring myself in here for this one.
Let me smell it first. No fucking way. Oh my God. No.
Whoa. God, no.
Just a little bit.
I said
no.
No,
do not.
No.
I do not feel like taking him to the hospital.
No, I said no, and no means no, bitch.
I'm trying to give him a 2 million Scoville unit hot sauce that I have. Where was that?
On the floor, you freak. Why is there just hot sauce on the floor of your studio?
Oh, because I didn't take it back up.
I know. I'm just being.
No, I'm gonna eat a ton of it later, but I can take it.
Silly.
I'm experienced.
Well,
I'm not your average whitey.
I appreciate you guys. I'm getting there. I appreciate you guys always giving me the chance to rant. And here's the final rant for season 6. Hey, the Oscars. You do your whole little in memoriam thing, and I understand that you miss people every now and then. First of all, though, kind of in poor taste to miss Michelle Trachtenberg when she died like 3 days before the Oscars.
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah, you're good. Just keep going. That
Pretty
part's
sure
automated.
It's just a fucking... Pretty sure it's just a PowerPoint presentation you do, so you probably could have thrown a slide in there. But let's talk about the biggest slight of the night.
Yes, the largest production.
It's not any awards or anything like that. It's not that you let Adrian Brody be a little bitch. You didn't put Bernard Hill, King Theoden of Rohan, Lord of the Rohirrim, the one who stood against the Witch King of Angmar upon the fields of Pelennor in front of Minas Tirith in defense of his Gondorian brothers and gave his life in a fight against the Lord of the Nine. You didn't give that man, that beautiful actor, who also was the captain of the Titanic, a man who has been in 2 of the most awarded movies in Oscars history and huge grossing movies. You didn't put that man in your in memoriam? You left out Bernard Hill, King Theoden, my liege. Fuck you, the Oscars. Fuck you, the Academy. Fuck you, everyone who had something to do with that. Some intern who was working on that. Fuck you, too. I wish you had been one of the Gondorians who died before the Rohirrim arrived at the battle to save the rest of your brethren who had faith. Oh, you scoundrels. So anyways, yes. So anyway, rest in peace, Bernard Hill. You deserved better, and you're too good for the Oscar stage, actually. So they didn't deserve to have you there. But none of us will forget you beautiful horse lord. You go now to the halls of your fathers, in whose great company you will no longer feel ashamed. Anyways, that's our show.
Hang on, Chris. I just saw this on Twitter. It says France called. They want the Statue of Liberty back.
Also, just to make this perfectly clear, when I said I was going to rant about this in the car tonight, Tony said that all of the Lord of the Rings movies were 4.5 hour long bore fests.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah?
I promise during that whole last section there, I wasn't zoomed in on your face with a mustache, moving it all around.
I'm so happy that you were. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Tony said Lord of the Rings were boring movies. This is the man who you let lead your film podcast, people? Vote him out and vote me in.
Hey, the people have mandated that Tony be in complete control, and we demand loyalty here.
We
demand loyalty.
State for the
My
record.
mother said, that's it. He's dead to me.
I would just like to state for the record, what I actually said was, have you ever seen a movie where you think it has ended and then it just keeps going?
I've seen a podcast like that.
And that was exactly what...
I mean, in fairness to me, though, you did say they were all 3.5 hour long bore fest.
That's not at all what I said.
You said they were boring.
No.
And then you almost said that the Jennifer Lopez movie Atlas on Netflix was better.
I did not
piss me
almost
off,
say
but then
anything.
You couldn't bring yourself to do it.
I did not almost say anything.
Anyway, rest in peace, King Theoden.
I also said I loved the books.
Rest in peace, season 6.
This isn't a book podcast. Rest in peace, King Theoden, and rest in peace, season 6. Season 6.
Rest in peace, Michael Blaha. I'm driving him home.
Season 6 has died in glorious battle like our King Theoden. And you know who Tony is?
Okay,
He's the goddamn
can we
witch
end
king
this
of Angmar.
nerd fest?
Bye. I'll text you when I'm home, Mom and Dad. When I guess not Dad, because he's watching hockey tonight. He couldn't be bothered to watch the podcast. He's watching hockey. I hope you're having fun, though. You deserve it. Happy retirement, Dad. I'm really proud of you. Text you when I'm home, Mom. I also love you. Sorry for all the offensive things I said.
Jesus Christ. Stand behind your shit, bro. Say it with your full chest.
I'm just apologizing.
Don't apologize.
For the things that are offensive.
Don't apologize.
And with that,
my mother just watched a live stream in which you tried to say Marjorie Taylor Greene's clit like 4 times.
We're not.
That just went out live.
Yeah,
that just went out
that's
live.
Fine. It's the after
What is
show.
wrong with you?
We can do whatever we want in the after show. It's popcorn after dark.
Ah! All right.
I dare you to edit that out. You can't do it.
Marjorie Taylor Greene's clit?
Yeah.
God damn. All right. Good night.
Magic the Gathering.
I'm going to mute these jokers now. I'm going to mute them both. Now that you can no longer hear them and it's just me and the microphone, I want to take this moment to point out that these two motherfuckers, I swear. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Is that still recording?
No way.